Hi guys, Sam here. And today's training is all about how to do marketing without outsourcing, especially if you're a startup business. Now, if you're a startup business, you're in a very specific situation where you want to earn without spending too much money so that you can prove to yourself that you can make profit out of this business so you can stay in the game. By the way, there's a workbook that goes with this specific training. If you need a copy to that, just type in the word workbook below in the comments and I'll make sure you got it. Okay, so here we go, guys. Outsourcing with your marketing. Is this a good idea or not? So let's just understand that. I'm going to present you both scenarios. So outsourcing is a great idea if you're established, you've proven the business actually works, and you're earning lots of money from it. Okay, and your time is running out. If your time is running out and there are things that are not at your genius level, or the things that actually drain your energy and time out, you're better off giving to another expert to do it for you at much lower cost than your hourly or your rate. Yeah, whatever your going rate is. Okay, now imagine that your rate's gone up as the time's gone on since you've been in the business for long enough. That means you can easily find out money to pay out to a third party to prove or do the things that you don't want to do anymore or you hate doing. Let's look at the other scenario. The other scenario is that you're starting up a business and you hate marketing because you love your business, but you don't like marketing your business because you think marketing is a pretty big deal and you don't have the right skills, the knowledge, or you simply hate the concept of selling yourself because it makes you feel all awkward inside. You don't feel good about, telling someone about your pricing or how much it will charge them or how much value you can create in them. You just want someone to come and just buy it off you, right? So is it a good idea or not? Well, my take is it's not a good idea, especially if you're starting up a business. And I'll give you my reasons for that. And you can disagree or agree with that. If you are starting up a business, you've not proven to yourself whether your business is going to make you enough money. So you've got enough capital or enough profit in the business to outsource things you don't want to do. See, the differentiation is you don't want to do, not because you hate it or you can't do it. You can do it, but you just don't want to do it. And that's where the difference lies between whether you should outsource something or you should keep it in-house. If you outsource for the wrong reasons, which is you hate marketing and you just rather get rid of it and not do it at all, I believe that here's what's going to happen as a consequence of that mistake. One, there will be loss of money because you will lose money from your pocket, which you haven't made yet, because you don't prove to yourself whether your business is viable or not, and whether it's enough to generate profits for you. So you're actually giving money from your pocket that the business hasn't proven to you yet. Remember, it's not as easy as it looks because you will have to be spending a lot of time and effort as well with the third parties to train them on how to sell your product or service, right? They're just outsourcing party. There are no guaranteed results. So, they can't guarantee you the results, but they will do all the tasks that you will tell them to do, but they can't guarantee you, they can't promise you any results. They are just doing a task. Their vested interest is that you are one of the many clients they have. Now, if you haven't mastered your own marketing, if you haven't mastered how to overcome objections of your ideal clients, you're less than likely to be able to train your outsourced partners to do the same. And as a consequence of that, there is a chance that you might lose credibility if they get something wrong. So think about it for a minute. Yeah? If you lose credibility, you lose your business because the business is still fresh. It's really new, right? What you want instead is this. You want to have a great, viable business idea. A business idea that will generate income, that will sell products or services, and that will create profits. Once you have proven that to yourself by doing the marketing, initial marketing yourself, you will be able to train anyone to do the same for you once you start to make lots of profit. You will save the profits so you can reinvest in the business or even in your outsourced partners, right? So you will be able to do it again and again and again because you've proven that it works, right? It's all connected. The third is you will get the mastery of the process itself. Now, the process of how do I onboard a client? What do I say at the beginning? What do I say in the middle? How do I close the sales? All of that process of sales and marketing, once you start to do it, once you make mistakes, once you master where you're getting it wrong, you will learn how the flow of user works in your own journey. The problem with many small business owners who are starting up is they'd rather not do that awkward part. As a consequence of that, they never get to learn or master the biggest skill I can promise you, this is the biggest skill you will learn in business is sales and marketing of anything that you are creating. Okay. If you can't sell, not have the skill to sell or to market your services, guys, you're missing the trick here. So master the process of sales and marketing, because tomorrow, when you are in profit, you can train anyone else to do the same. Now, I'm going to give a quick shout out to a very good client and a friend of mine, Kim. Kim came to me, small business owner, came to me, didn't know much about marketing, was thinking she was selling a product or service and people should just come to her. Well, they don't. People actually buy from you, the person. So we have to build the person first, right? When we're building the person, we are also building the confidence in the person to actually be able to say the right things in order to create sales and marketing funnels for themselves. And on the back of that, I'm going to share with you the 5 basic principles that I taught her, where she started to put these basic blocks in place. And when you have these basic blocks in place, you can do that marketing yourself to be able to get to a point in your business when you can afford to outsource marketing. So how do you get yourself from a startup business to a growth business is to do the marketing yourself, save the money and reinvest in when the time is right. Here are the 5 principles. If you put these in place, you will get results, guys. So here it is. The first one is all about understanding who the market is. Who is your target audience? How do you identify who the target market is? Now, here's a simple formula I use is there are answers to 4 questions. People who you love working with, people who love working with you, people who are plenty of them out there, and people who can afford to pay for your services. The cross section of these 4, like a Venn diagram, a cross section, the middle part of that diagram, that's your target audience. They love working with you. You love working with that kind of profile of a person. There are plenty of them out there in the market that you can easily find on social media platforms, and they can afford to pay for your product or services. That's how you spot your target audiences. Build an offer. How do you build an offer? The offer, if you missed my training on the offer, please do attend that training as well. A few weeks ago, I did that. Have a look at the offer, how to build a diamond offer. Offer needs to have 5 simple components. You need to be clear on what's your promise, what's the bonus, what's the guarantees, what's the pricing, and finally, what's running out, what's the scarcity element. With these 5 components put in place, with identification of your ideal client, you know what product are you trying to sell to who. That's been answered. The third is understanding there are plenty of channels out there where you can market yourself and you will be visible. But do you want to? Because I promise you, if you do this, you will be so overwhelmed that you will procrastinate. You will give up because you will become delusional about all of that, right? So pick up 1 or 2. That's it. Pick up 1 or 2 channels, LinkedIn, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Pick up, depending upon your client type, where does your ideal client hangs out? Pick up those channels, depending upon your product type as well, and stick consistently with a couple of channels, only a couple of channels, no more than that, just for the time being, okay? Because you're still in a startup phase. So we've got the target audience identified. We've got our offer of the product or the service ready. We've identified the channels we want to communicate our ideal clients with. Then we create a pitch that allows you to be in front of them. How do you create a pitch? Guys, creating a pitch is really easy. It's who I am, what I do, why you should work with me, what outcomes I can get for you, and what's the next step, right? Have a chat with me, right? It's simple that break things down rather than working on hard work, guesswork, pick up frameworks for everything. Now, frameworks doesn't have to stop your creative side. Frameworks are simply designed so that you don't miss anything that is important. So, hi guys, I'm Sam Sharma, and I'm the owner of the Business Parkour. Business Parkour, we are coaches and mentors helping you to overcome 3 biggest problems. Problems of lacking awareness in understanding who your market is, problems in terms of not having enough visibility in front of your ideal audiences, and finally, not knowing how to deliver or improve on the efficiency of the processes internally in your business. If you need any help with this, we can help you overcome these challenges by following simple programs, by taking concepts that are very high level and bringing them to your eye level, right? The easiest way to take this step forward is to book a call with me or just have a free obligation brainstorming session with you. Type in the word growth below and I'll be in touch with you. Or you can just give your number, you can give your Calendly account to book a meeting. Keep it simple. As long as you are answering the basics, you are covered. That's an elevator pitch. So far we've got the target audiences, we've understood our, what did we cover? Diamond offer, we've got our visibility channels right, we've understood how we're going to pitch to them. And finally, we will build social credibility. So we will use these platforms, we will get our clients to give us testimonials, and we will share these testimonials in front of other people. Now, the game is simple, guys. As long as you've got these 5 core things in your business, in your marketing, you do not need an outsourcing agency or marketing agencies right now if you're starting up a business. These 5 things are enough to get you to be earning a full-time income, getting your target audience, building an offer for them, identifying visible channels and staying consistent on them, identifying your elevator pitch, and making sure you are proving to the world that you are credible, right? Guys, if you struggle with any of these 5 elements, talk to us today. Don't waste your time or money on marketing agencies who will charge you tens of thousands of pounds, to do exactly the kind of things you can learn to do it yourself for a fraction of a price for that. Okay, so there's a workbook that goes with this training. Grab that workbook, type in the word workbook below, and I'll make sure you get it. It's all about you starting to understand whether you should go for outsourcing or you should learn the skills not to outsource by mastering the 5 principles that are taught in this video. Right, guys, that's it for now. Till next time. See you later.